in this meeting.
Western nations need to brace for a long war of attrition in Ukraine, NATO Chief Jens Stoltenberg warned Thursday following White House talks with U.S. President Joe Biden. "We just have to be prepared for the long haul," the Secretary General told reporters, "because what we see is that this war has now become a war of attrition." Stoltenberg said Ukrainians are paying a high price for defending their own country on the battlefield, but also we see that Russia is taking high casualties. While reiterating that NATO does not want to enter direct confrontation with Russia, Stoltenberg said the Western military alliance has a responsibility to support Ukraine. Most wars, also, most likely this war, will at some stage end at the negotiating table, but what we know is that what happens around the negotiating table is very closely linked to the situation on the ground, on the battlefield, he said. Asked if Ukraine was being pressured by the West to accept losses of territory in order to negotiate peace, Stoltenberg said, "It's not for us to decide or to have strong opinions on what Ukraine should accept or not accept." The NATO chief would not comment on whether the alliance was discussing naval escorts to get grain exports blocked in Ukraine out through a Russian blockade of the Ukrainian coast, but said he welcomed efforts to find solutions. This includes efforts to expand land export routes under Ukraine's control, but also the possibility of getting some grain out by ship. "I welcome those efforts," he said.